It was 7 months ago this week that I spoke to another gathering of law enforcement officers, prosecutors, judges, court officials, representatives of MAD, and others involved in the DWI issues. I'd called them together for a summit because we all knew Missouri simply had to do more to keep our citizens safe from drunk drivers. This is truly bipartisan legislation. It unanimously passed both houses of the legislature. These changes will mean that when police encounter a repeat DWI offender, they will now have the tools to know it. Prosecutors should be able to find and present the evidence of earlier alcohol-related offenses. Judges will be able to make decisions based on reliable information, not guesswork. It should make both longer sentences and treatment more available. This is a comprehensive approach that we needed to take. We closed loopholes that have allowed repeat drunk drivers to keep putting innocent lives at risk. Most important, it should mean that fewer families will have to answer a knock at the door in the middle of the night and learn that a loved one's life has been cut short by a drunk driver.
You know, one of the areas of the bill that will be one of the greatest tools for all of law enforcement, but particularly the Highway Patrol, is the portion that removes the 90-minute rule. And that rule in the old bill stated that a law enforcement officer had to arrest the violator within 90 minutes of the offense. And that really posed a lot of problems for us in certain accident investigations. The portion that enhances the penalties and the reporting requirements that are in the bill that require all agencies to report DWI arrests will greatly affect the charging of a person. Our state has a tremendous problem with repeat offenders, what we call prior and persistent offenders in DWI cases, and this will help eliminate those prior and persistent offenders by identifying them, and the proper charge can then be applied to the arrest that's being made. Overall, it just gives law enforcement more tools in their tool belt, if you will, to enforce DWI laws. And that's a great thing. If it curbs even one drunk driver, it's well worth that.
Well, in May 11th of 1996, I was hit head-on by a drunk driver. And from that crash, I sustained many injuries, and it was a life-changing situation. It's a step forward for all victims of crime. I mean, anytime that we are taking drunk drivers off of the highway and keeping our highways safer, it helps Missouri citizens, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, brothers, sisters. It helps our entire families be able to stay safe. And that's the goal of this bill, I believe.